See, I love the process of making YouTube videos, but the only part I hate is when the video is ready and I have to create thumbnails. For thumbnails, I need to click pictures for my headshots like this, like this, like this, like this. But now I can create headshots using AI. In my past 2 videos, both the headshots that I have used were AI generated. So in this video, I will teach you how you can also create similar headshots for yourself using AI. So this can be really helpful to every individual YouTube creator who don't have team to make thumbnails or to edit videos. It will save their time and now they can focus more on creating high quality videos even without having a big team. Also, you don't need to be tech savvy to understand this video. I have kept the explanation pretty simple so that every creator or individual can easily understand and implement the process which I'll be telling in this video. To create our headshots, we will be using image generation model. So I'm assuming that till now you may have used image generation models like Midjourney, DALL-E at least once. However, in this video, to create AI headshot, we are using comparatively new image generation model, that is FLUX Image Generation Model. This model is most advanced and most popular currently on internet. So you may have seen many image generation models. They were not able to generate fingers or text properly, but the speciality about FLUX model is that it can generate text and fingers accurately. So to access this FLUX LoRa model, we will be using Fal.ai website. Now in many tutorials, you may have seen people also use replicate website to access this LoRa model. But according to me, Fal.ai has a better user interface and it is less confusing and easier to use. So this is Fal.ai website, and when you will go down, you will see this option FLUX LoRa fast training. You have to click on this option. So to create our AI headshots, first we need to build our FLUX LoRa by training it on our images. Now what is this FLUX LoRa? So LoRa stands for low rank adaptation. In simple way, you can understand it as a highlighted or smaller version of original model. Don't worry, you will understand this concept better with this diagram. So in this diagram, you can see ChatGPT model and this FLUX model, they are large AI models. ChatGPT is trained on 1 trillion parameters and FLUX original model is trained on 12 billion parameters. So if you will fine tune this AI models using the cat images to generate cat or to recognize cat, it will require high computation power. That's why we create LoRa's, means low rank adaptation. These are smaller version or highlighted version of original big models. So now when you will train FLUX LoRa on my images to generate my images or to recognize my images, it will require low computation power and at the same time it will be more faster and efficient. That's why we create LoRa's. Now that's what I will be doing here. I will be creating a FLUX LoRa which will be trained on my images. For this, I will need 10 to 20 images. More images will give you better results while creating this LoRa. Also, the image quality should be good because I am creating FLUX LoRa for my YouTube thumbnail headshots. That's why I have collected variety of images with different facial expressions and poses. You can see here. So then you need to rename these images. You can rename like this, a photo of, then name of your subject. So I have renamed as a photo of Harsh. Then you need to create a zip file and also you need to rename that file. So after creating this zip file, again we'll go to our Fal.ai website. Now on Fal.ai, you can see this option, pick a zip file. So I'll click here and I will select the zip file that I have already created. So now you can see I have successfully attached my zip file in this image data URL section. Then you need to specify the trigger word for your FLUX LoRa. This trigger word you will be using in your prompt whenever you want to call your LoRa. So we will keep this is style option as it is because we are not giving any particular style to our FLUX LoRa. Then in the additional settings, you can see this option create mask. Make sure you on this option. Then the next is steps. Make sure to keep the step steps as 1000. Now in the bottom you can see it is given how many dollars it will take to train your Flux LoRa. This is the one-time cost to train your Flux LoRa, and then this Flux LoRa you can use multiple times. Now to start training, I will click on start. Now here you can see the training is started. You can see in progress written here. You can also click on see log option to see what is happening behind the scene in backend, but you will not understand it. Even I don't know what all is happening here, but in short, our Flux LoRa is training. So now you can see our Flux LoRa is already trained and it is written completed. Now you can click on this show file. So here you can see this two options, config file and then diffuser LoRa file. Now this diffuser LoRa file, this is your trained Flux LoRa. Here you can copy the link of your Flux LoRa and make sure to keep this link safe somewhere, maybe in your notes or maybe in your Google Sheet, so that you can use this Flux LoRa link when you are generating images for your YouTube thumbnail headshots. Now to test your Flux LoRa that we have just created and to generate your AI headshots, you should click on this option, run inference. So after clicking on run inference, you will get this screen. On this screen, on your left hand side, you can see there is this box LoRa's. If you remember, I have asked you to copy the LoRa link and save it somewhere. So that LoRa link, you need to paste it here. Whenever you will generate images or headshots, you have to use this LoRa link to access your Flux LoRa that we have just created by training it on our images. Also, by clicking on add items, you can combine different LoRa's. For example, if your girlfriend complains that you guys don't have any couple photos together, so what you can do is you can combine your LoRa's and you can create or generate combined images of both of you. For example, you can generate images of you standing in front of an Eiffel Tower. But like your relationships, I don't want to complicate this video. To keep it simple, I will test the Flux LoRa that we have just created by a simple prompt. So I will write prompt as a photo of Harsh sitting in a coffee shop. Also, in all the prompts, don't forget to add the trigger word. So for this Flux LoRa that we have trained, the trigger word is Harsh. On every prompt that you are writing, you should mention your trigger word. So this is our simple prompt. Now I have already explained you about the LoRa link. Now this is the LoRa scale. If you increase it, the model will give more weightage to the Flux LoRa that you have created on your images. So what it means is the results will be more similar to the images that you have provided while training this Flux LoRa. Then in the additional settings, you can change the dimension of your images that you are generating. There are different options are given. Mostly I prefer landscape 4:3 ratio. It gives best results. Then num inference steps, it is good to keep it default to 28. Then guidance scale. So if you will increase this guidance scale, your model will give more weightage to the prompt that you have written, which means whatever result the model will generate, it will be very close to the description given in the prompt. Then num images, you can keep it 1 also or 4 also. I usually keep it 2, and yeah, that's it. Now to generate image, we will click run. See, before I show you these results, I need to mention that this Fal.ai website is not free. You need $2 to train your Flux LoRa model, and then less than 1 cent is required to generate images every time. Personally, when I started using Fal.ai, I bought $10 of credit, and in that $10, not only I have trained my Flux LoRa to generate headshots for my YouTube thumbnails, I have also generated more than 60 to 70 different images or headshots with different facial expressions that I can use for my YouTube thumbnails. So personally, I think it is very affordable, and also I have provided you the prompt template that I have personally used to generate headshots for my YouTube thumbnails, so that you don't have to waste your credits and you can just use my prompts and generate headshots for yourself. So this is the result we got. I personally like this particular image. This is better than the other one, but I'm not happy with the type of results it is giving. If you compare these images to the headshots that I have shown earlier in the video, they were very good. So why? Because no doubt this Flux model is very powerful and it can generate realistic images, but the real magic happens when you know how to write prompts. Only with good prompts you can generate high quality headshots or images for your YouTube thumbnails. So I am using this Flux model and the LoRa that I have built for myself for more than 2 weeks now. So I know what type of prompt works. So I have created 3-step prompting process and few prompt templates that I have used to generate these type of headshots for my YouTube thumbnails. And addition to that, I have also created a list of 15 prompts, exact prompts that I have used to generate headshots, and I have also attached the images so that you can understand which prompt will give what type of results or will generate what types of images. Also in this list, I have included the scale and the ratio you should use to get best results. And trust me, you can easily use these prompts and it will save so much of your time. You don't need to test different prompts to see what type of result different prompts are giving. Now, so initially I was planning to give these resources for free, but then I personally think that people don't value if you offer something for free, and they just assume that it is easily available in the market to download. And also I'm planning to add this service in my AI automation agency, so I just want to check if there is demand or not, people are interested to buy this type of service or not. And no matter which platform you use to generate images, for example Fal.ai, Replicate, or maybe even Perplexity, prompts that I am giving you, these templates that I am giving you, it will work in all image generation platforms. So if you are interested in the 2 resources that I am giving, one is the prompting process and the prompt templates to generate AI headshots for YouTube thumbnails, and second is the list of 15 prompts that I have personally used to generate headshots for my YouTube thumbnails. This both the resources I'll be giving you. So if you are interested, you can check the link in the description. And don't worry, I have kept it very affordable as compared to how much time it will save for you and how much Fal.ai credits it will save for you, because you don't need to test different types of prompts and figure out everything by yourself. So in this video, we created a LoRa which was trained on my images so that we can generate AI headshots for my YouTube thumbnails. Similarly, you can do it for yourself also by following all the process that we have followed in this video. And not just for generating headshots for YouTube thumbnails, this technology can have many other use cases as well. For example, many D2C brand owners spend too much money for the photo shoot of their product. So you can create a Flux LoRa for these D2C brand owners, which will be trained on their product, so that whenever they want any image, so that image you can generate with the LoRa that you have trained. And this you can also offer as a service to D2C brand owners. So if you want whole tutorial on how you can train LoRa for D2C products, so I can make a whole tutorial on that as well. So if you want that, please comment below and I will make video on that as well. So that's it for today's tutorial. I'll meet you in the next tutorial. Till then, bye bye.